Hello, welcome. Today is December 8th, and my name is Bud. Thank you for being here. I appreciate your time, your faithfulness if you've been back more than once, our being here for one another in even these small and seemingly insignificant ways are really helpful. Just taking that time and leaving a comment, feedback, anything that stands out in our minds, and what we can suggest to one another to help us become better orators, certainly more comfortable, more relaxed, more personable in our video journey. For those of you who are maybe just stumbling across this video, this is a challenge that is put out to each and every member of the Empower Network and or individual teams within that network. I happen to be part of the Big Idea Mastermind team, and the same challenge is put forth within the teams as well to make a video blog each day. Not that you necessarily have to broadcast it, but personally I just find it psychologically helpful for me just knowing that I am going to be posting it on the internet, in this case, my case, on YouTube, but that's just me. But just doing something like this every day for at least 90 days is going to go a long way toward preparing you for talking with others on an individual basis, talking in small groups, either gathered with people whenever you happen to do that, not just in your businesses, just anytime, anywhere in life, and also in speaking in front of people on stage in front of hundreds perhaps or thousands, which is a distinct possibility. So plan now and do what you have to do to be prepared for the opportunities when they present themselves. That is oftentimes the way it works. We tend to view those who are doing well, however we might define that, as being lucky, or but really it's a matter of being in the right place at the right time, having prepared for that opportunity when it was presented. Okay, if well, you could probably think of a number of ideas or examples that would make that true. Hard to discount that. Anyway, typing for today, I did it. I didn't record it, and I only realized in setting up, or just before setting up, that I hadn't clocked that or gotten those numbers to have available for you. But hopefully tomorrow we'll do that. Real quick before we get off here, don't want to hold you long, and this never has to be a big whole production, just a little bit every day. But in the written blog, and that's another thing that's encouraged, that you write daily and post that. But in the corresponding written blog to this video blog, I talk about how starting thinking today about growing your business globally benefits you, obviously, but also benefits others. And the practical justification or rationale for that is that, and this was news for me, although had I stopped and thought about it, then perhaps it would not have been. But your nation might be suffering, and I don't know where you're at in watching this, but your nation may be suffering some financial difficulties where its people are generally struggling financially, but because it is a big world, it's not every time that every country, well, in fact, it's rarely the case that every country is suffering financially. There may be some countries suffering, but at the same time, there are other countries that are not. And whereas people within a suffering country, suffering financially, would be hard pressed to find the funds to invest and start building a business, others in other countries wouldn't have those same concerns. And so you could be offering a program, this program, to others who are in a position to take action and to take it immediately, which would do what? Build your business. Additionally, just as is the case in most any business, every business that I'm aware of, where you can write off business expenses as you're growing and growing these businesses and having cause to get out, and especially if you like to travel, get out to other countries, you can write those expenses off. So, in a very real sense of the word, you are not only traveling, but being paid to travel, or at least not having to pay to travel. But then another thing too is, and there's a video on the written blog that I wanted you all to see, and it's because in it, one of the actually, you know what? I think that's for, yeah, that was actually for another thing. So let me just jump off with that right there. And thank you for coming, and we'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Until then, be well, and good night.